Google Form is a great tool to use for gathering feedback, keeping records, party invitations, or creating assessments. It is not limited to only these things. This program has a wide variety of functions. After this video, you will be able to create and share a Google Form. Before you can create your Google Form, you will need a Gmail account, internet access, and a computer. First, you will want to make sure that you are logged into your Gmail account. Next, in the URL bar, type in forms.google.com and hit enter. Under Start a New Form, click on Blank. Here, you can take a tour of the new Google Forms or hit No Thanks and save the tour for later. The first thing we want to do is title our Google Form. This will help us find the form once we have exited the website. We will be making a parent contact form for this video. If you title your form in the top left corner, the title will automatically pop up in the center of the page. Now we are going to add our first question. There are many different types of questions that can be used in a Google Form. Click on Untitled Question. The drop-down menu to the right will display the various types of question formats that can be used with this tool. You can even upload a file. When you type a question, Google Forms will predict the type of question you are wanting. If the prediction is wrong, you may click the drop-down menu to the right and change your option. Let's type our first question. Google Form predicts that this is going to be a short answer question, and it is correct. However, if you want to change it, you just click the drop-down menu and change it to whatever you would like. When you are finished with your question, you may choose to click the Required button. Turning this on means that respondents are required to answer this question before they can submit their survey. To add a question, you can hit the plus button here, or to delete a question, all you have to do is click the trash can here. We will now add our next question. Hit the plus button on the right toolbar. Your new question will pop up here. Type in the question. This is going to be a multiple choice question. Fill in your answer options. When you type an answer option, hit enter afterwards and another space for a new option will pop up. To add other, just click Add Other. That will provide a space for respondents to type in another option. Click the Required button if you want respondents to be required to answer this question. Our next question will be a checkbox question. Again, click the Add Question on the right toolbar. We will type the question and change the type of question if necessary, and then we will type our answers. Just like with the multiple choice questions, if you hit enter after each answer, it provides a new spot for your next answer option. We will again add an Add Other section and click the Required button to finish this question. For our last question, we will use a paragraph format. Again, on the right toolbar, click Add Question and type in your question. Click the Required button if you want your respondents to answer this question before submitting the form. Google Forms saves your changes after every edit. To ensure that your form is being saved, look in the top middle section and make sure it says All Changes Saved in Drive. In the top right of the screen, there are various options to enhance your Google form. You can change the color palette, you can preview your form, or you can click the gear for more advanced settings. Click the gear for more advanced settings. For this form, we want respondents to be able to edit after they submit their form, so click the box Edit After Submit. We also want to see summary charts and text responses, so check that box as well. Click Save to make sure all of your settings are saved. Now we are ready to share our form. To do this, click Send in the top right. There are many different ways to share your Google form. You may email the form, share via link, or embed your Google form. You may also share your Google form via social media with these three buttons here in the right. For this form, we are going to email it. Type the respondent's email. You can change the subject and change a message if you want to edit the message. Make sure you click the box Include Form in Email. And if you want to collect the respondent's email addresses, click the box in the top. You may also add collaborators. A collaborator is someone who can edit the form and see the responses as well. Click Send to share your form via email. Once people have responded to your form, you can check the responses by clicking the Responses tab. Here, it will show who has responded, and once responses come in, it will show you graphs of what they've answered. You may also export your Google form into a Google Sheets to see it in a spreadsheet form. You have just learned how to create your first basic Google form. This tool can be very helpful when collecting data from groups of people or keeping track of your own data. We created a form with 4 basic types of questions. There are many more advanced options when creating questions, such as adding YouTube videos or importing images. Now that you know how to create a basic form, it will be easy for you to implement the advanced options in your next form.